Hollywood has always been a place of glamour, mystery, and hidden truths. Over the years, fans have admired many talented actresses for their beauty, performances, and on-screen romance with men. But behind the spotlight, some of these favorite Hollywood actresses have lived very different personal lives. Some are openly lesbian, proudly embracing their identity and speaking honestly about their relationships with women. At the same time, there are others who were once married to men, lived traditional married lives, and only later revealed their true selves. And yes, there are also actresses who have never publicly confirmed it, but have long been rumored or speculated to be lesbian. Due to their personal choices and relationships, this video explores the journeys of 12 celebrities whose stories reflect self-discovery, courage, and change. From public coming-out moments to quiet personal transformations, these actresses remind us that identity is personal, complex, and often revealed only when someone is truly ready. Number 1. Portia de Rossi. Portia de Rossi is one of the most well-known Hollywood actresses whose personal journey inspired millions around the world. Born in Australia, Portia rose to fame through popular television shows like Ally McBeal and Arrested Development. During the early years of her career, she carefully guarded her personal life, fearing that revealing her true identity might damage her success in Hollywood. In 1996, Portia married filmmaker Mel Metcalf, trying to live what society considered a normal life. However, the marriage did not last long and ended in divorce just 3 years later. Behind closed doors, Portia was struggling deeply with her identity, mental health, and the pressure to hide who she truly was. She later admitted that denying her sexuality caused severe emotional pain. Everything changed when Portia finally accepted herself and publicly came out as a lesbian. Her life took a powerful turn when she began a relationship with television host Ellen DeGeneres. Their love story became one of Hollywood's most iconic same-sex relationships. In 2008, Portia and Ellen got married, marking a historic and emotional moment for LGBTQ+ representation. Today, Portia de Rossi is celebrated not just for her acting talent, but also for her courage. Her journey from a failed marriage with a man to living openly and proudly as a lesbian shows how self-acceptance can truly transform a life. Her story proves that it's never too late to live your truth. Number 2. Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes is not only a successful Hollywood actress and comedian, but also one of the most fearless voices in entertainment. Known for her sharp humor and powerful presence, Wanda spent many years keeping her personal life private while building a strong career in television, stand-up comedy, and film. In 1991, Wanda married record producer Dave Hall. At the time, she was still struggling to understand and accept her true identity. The marriage eventually ended in divorce in 1998. Looking back, Wanda has openly admitted that she was living in denial and trying to fit into expectations that were not true to herself. Everything changed in 2008 when Wanda publicly came out as a lesbian during a rally opposing California's Proposition 8. Her announcement was emotional, honest, and widely respected. Wanda explained that she could no longer live a life that wasn't authentic, especially after falling in love with a woman who changed her perspective on happiness. Soon after, Wanda married Alex Nidbalski, and the couple went on to build a loving family together, including raising children. Her openness made her a powerful role model, especially for those who come out later in life. Today, Wanda Sykes is celebrated not only for her comedy and acting, but also for her courage. Her journey from a heterosexual marriage to living openly as a proud lesbian shows that self-discovery has no timeline. Wanda's story proves that being true to yourself is the greatest freedom of all. Number 3. Meredith Baxter. Meredith Baxter is a classic Hollywood television actress whose personal journey surprised and inspired many fans. Best known for her role in the hit TV series Family Ties, Meredith spent decades living a life that appeared traditional and stable. During those years, she was married multiple times to men and became a mother, building what looked like a picture-perfect family life. Meredith was married 3 times to men, but each marriage eventually ended in divorce. Behind the scenes, she was quietly struggling with her identity and emotional well-being. For many years, she did not fully understand or accept her true feelings, believing that living honestly might disrupt her family and career. In 2009, at the age of 62, Meredith made a brave and public decision to come out as a lesbian during a television interview. Her announcement was widely discussed, especially because it challenged the belief that self-discovery only happens at a young age. Meredith explained that she had finally found peace and authenticity after years of inner conflict. After coming out, she began a long-term relationship with Nancy Locke. which brought stability and happiness into her life. Meredith later described this period as the first time she truly felt whole and honest with herself. Today, Meredith Baxter is admired not just for her acting legacy, but for her honesty and courage. Her story proves that it is never too late to live truthfully, and that embracing your real identity can be the most powerful transformation of all. Number 4. Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash is a versatile Hollywood actress and television host known for her confidence, humor, and powerful screen presence. For many years, Niecy lived a life that appeared traditional, building a successful career while also being married to men and raising a family. Behind the scenes, however, her personal journey was still unfolding. Niecy was married twice to men, and both marriages ended in divorce. During those years, she focused on her career and children, often placing her own emotional truth aside. As time passed, Niecy began to better understand herself and what she truly wanted from life and love. In 2020, Niecy surprised fans when she publicly revealed her relationship with singer Jessica Betts. Shortly after, the couple got married in a private ceremony. Although Niecy has described herself as queer, rather than using strict labels, her relationship marked a powerful turning point in her life and placed her among Hollywood actresses openly in love with another woman. Niecy explained that she did not feel like she had come out, but rather that she had come into herself. Her honest words resonated with many people who realized that love does not always follow a straight path or a fixed timeline. Today, Niecy Nash is celebrated not only for her talent, but also for her authenticity. Her journey from marriages with men to a loving relationship with a woman shows that self-discovery can happen at any stage of life, and happiness often begins when you allow yourself to live honestly. Number 5. Maria Bello. Maria Bello is a talented Hollywood actress known for her roles in films like A History of Violence and The Cooler. For years, she was admired for her on-screen presence and versatility, while her personal life remained largely private. Like many in Hollywood, Maria followed the traditional path early in her life, including being in relationships with men. She was married to Dan McDermott, but the marriage eventually ended in divorce. During this period, Maria quietly grappled with her true identity, navigating the pressures of Hollywood while also exploring her feelings and desires. Her journey toward self-acceptance was gradual and deeply personal. In 2013, Maria publicly revealed that she was in a long-term relationship with a woman, clarifying that she identified as queer and emphasizing that love does not always follow societal expectations. While she had previously been private about her sexuality, Maria's openness marked a significant moment in Hollywood, inspiring many who struggle with understanding and expressing their true selves. Maria Bello's story is a testament to courage and self-discovery. From a marriage with a man to embracing love with a woman, she has shown that authenticity and happiness often come after periods of reflection and growth. Today, Maria continues to thrive professionally while living openly and proudly, reminding fans that it is never too late to embrace your true identity. Number 6. Amber Heard. Amber Heard is a Hollywood actress known for her striking performances in films like Aquaman and The Rum Diary. Early in her career, she gained attention not only for her acting talent, but also for her high-profile relationships. Amber was once married to actor Johnny Depp, a relationship that was widely covered by the media and ended in a highly publicized divorce. During her marriage and in the years that followed, Amber's personal life often made headlines, but her sexual orientation remained a private matter. Over time, Amber began openly embracing her attraction to women. She has publicly identified as bisexual, and she has been in relationships with women, including photographer Tazia Van Ree. This revelation marked an important step in her personal journey, demonstrating her willingness to live authentically despite public scrutiny. Amber's coming out has had a significant cultural impact, particularly for young fans who see her as a symbol of courage and honesty. She has spoken about the challenges of navigating Hollywood's expectations while staying true to herself, showing that sexuality is fluid and deeply personal. Today, Amber Heard is recognized not just for her roles on the big screen, but also for her bravery in embracing her true identity. Her story highlights the complexities of love, self-discovery, and resilience in the public eye, reminding us that living authentically often requires facing judgment while staying true to who you are. Number 7. Anne Heche. Anne Heche was a talented Hollywood actress known for her versatility, starring in films like Donnie Brasco and 6 Days, 7 Nights, as well as popular TV shows. Early in her career, Anne lived much of her personal life under the public spotlight, including her marriage to actor Coleman LaFoon. The marriage eventually ended in divorce, marking the beginning of a period of self-discovery for Anne. After her divorce, Anne made headlines when she entered a high-profile relationship with television host Ellen DeGeneres. This relationship was groundbreaking at the time, drawing attention not only to Anne's personal life, but also to the visibility of same-sex relationships in Hollywood. Anne publicly acknowledged that she was attracted to women, although she described her sexuality as fluid, embracing both her relationships with men and women. Anne Heche's journey was not without challenges. She faced scrutiny from the media and public, while navigating the complexities of love, identity, and career pressures. Despite this, she remained honest about who she was, becoming an important figure for LGBTQ+ representation in Hollywood. Throughout her life, Anne emphasized the importance of authenticity and courage. Her story, from a heterosexual marriage to exploring her sexuality openly with women, illustrates the complicated and deeply personal nature of self-discovery. Anne Heche will be remembered not only for her acting talent, but also for her bravery in living her truth, inspiring countless fans to embrace their own identities. Number 8. Gillian Anderson. Gillian Anderson is a critically acclaimed Hollywood actress, best known for her iconic role as Dana Scully in The X-Files. Throughout her career, Gillian has been admired for her intelligence, versatility, and ability to portray complex characters. While her professional life thrived, her personal life remained a subject of curiosity for fans and media alike. Gillian was previously married to Crispin Hardwick and later to Mark Griffiths, embracing traditional relationships with men during those years. However, she has openly discussed the evolution of her sexuality and her attraction to women, describing herself as queer. Over time, she entered meaningful relationships with women, highlighting the fluidity of her sexual identity. Her openness about same-sex relationships came later in her career, demonstrating that self-discovery does not follow a set timeline. Gillian has explained in interviews that living authentically is essential for both personal happiness and creativity, and she has become a role model for those navigating similar journeys. Gillian Anderson's story is a testament to courage and self-acceptance. From marriages to men to embracing love with women, she demonstrates that identity is personal, evolving, and not limited by societal expectations. Beyond her acting achievements, Gillian inspires fans to embrace their truth, showing that living authentically is a powerful form of freedom and empowerment in Hollywood and beyond. Number 9. Rose McGowan. Rose McGowan is a Hollywood actress, activist, and cultural icon known for her bold personality and fearless advocacy. Rising to fame in the late 1990s and early 2000s through films like Scream and the TV series Charmed, Rose became a household name. Behind the camera and public appearances, however, she navigated a complex personal life that included relationships with men and a journey of self-discovery regarding her sexuality. Rose was married to Bob McGowan, but the marriage ended in divorce. In the years following, she explored her identity more openly, eventually engaging in relationships with women. While Rose has described herself using broader terms such as queer or sexually fluid, her romantic relationships with women have been publicly acknowledged and celebrated. Beyond her personal life, Rose McGowan is recognized for her activism, particularly as one of the most visible figures in the Town Me Too movement. Her willingness to speak out against abuse and injustice mirrors the courage she demonstrated in embracing her own truth. Rose's journey, from marriage to men to embracing same-sex relationships, reflects the challenges many face in understanding their identity. Her story demonstrates that sexual orientation can be fluid, evolving, and deeply personal. Today, Rose McGowan remains a symbol of authenticity, resilience, and empowerment, proving that living openly and fearlessly is one of the most profound statements a person can make in Hollywood or anywhere in the world. Number 10. Kristy McNichol. Kristy McNichol is a beloved Hollywood actress, known for her roles in Family and Little Darlings, who captured audiences with her youthful charm and natural talent. During the height of her career in the 1970s and 1980s, Kristy maintained a relatively private personal life, including relationships with men, as she navigated the pressures of fame at a young age. Kristy was married briefly to a man early in her adult life, but the marriage ended in divorce. Following this period, she began a personal journey of self-discovery, exploring her sexual orientation more deeply. Over time, Kristy publicly acknowledged that she is a lesbian, revealing aspects of her life that had long remained private due to Hollywood's scrutiny and societal expectations. Her coming out was not only a personal milestone, but also an inspiration for many fans who admired her courage and honesty. Christie emphasized that understanding and accepting oneself can be a lifelong process, and her experience highlights the importance of living authentically, regardless of age or career stage. Today, Christy McNichol is celebrated not only for her acting legacy, but also for her bravery in embracing her true identity. From a marriage with a man to living openly as a lesbian, her story serves as a powerful reminder that self-discovery and happiness often come when one finally allows themselves to live honestly, on their own terms. Number 11. Samantha Fox. Samantha Fox is a British-born pop icon and actress who rose to international fame in the 1980s with hits like Touch Me, I Want Your Body. Known for her bold personality and glamorous image, Samantha captivated fans worldwide, becoming one of the era's most recognizable figures. While much of her early public life focused on her career and relationships with men, Samantha's personal journey regarding her sexuality unfolded over time. Samantha was married to a man earlier in her life, but the marriage ended in divorce, reflecting her evolving understanding of herself and her desires. In the years following, she began exploring her attraction to women more openly. Samantha eventually publicly acknowledged that she is lesbian, embracing relationships with women and becoming an advocate for living authentically despite societal expectations. Her coming out was a significant moment, particularly for fans who admired her not only for her music, but also for her courage and honesty. Samantha has spoken about the freedom and happiness she discovered by embracing her true identity, proving that it is never too late to live openly. Today, Samantha Fox is celebrated as both an entertainment legend and a figure of empowerment. From her marriage to a man to living proudly as a lesbian, her story demonstrates that self-discovery can happen at any stage of life. Samantha's journey reminds fans everywhere that courage, authenticity, and love are timeless, and embracing one's true self is the ultimate form of freedom. Number 12. Julie Cypher. Julie Cypher is an American filmmaker and actress whose personal life has often captured public interest as much as her professional work. Early in her life, Julie married actor Lou Diamond Phillips, and their marriage reflected a traditional path that many expected in Hollywood. However, their union eventually ended in divorce, marking a turning point in Julie's personal journey of self-discovery. Following her divorce, Julie began exploring her sexuality more openly. She entered a high-profile relationship with musician Melissa Etheridge, a love story that became iconic in Hollywood for its authenticity and visibility. The couple had children together, blending family life with their public advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights. While Julie has primarily identified as lesbian in the context of her relationship with Melissa, she has emphasized that her journey was deeply personal and evolved over time. Julie's coming out was significant not just for her personal life, but also for the broader cultural landscape. She became a role model for women navigating the complexities of sexuality, love, and family in the public eye. Her story highlighted the courage required to embrace one's identity, especially after a heterosexual marriage. Today, Julie Cypher is remembered for both her artistic contributions and her trailblazing personal journey. From her marriage with a man to a loving same-sex partnership, Julie's life reflects the transformative power of authenticity, showing that embracing who you truly are can lead to both personal fulfillment and societal impact. These 12 Hollywood actresses remind us that love and identity are deeply personal journeys. From marriages with men to embracing relationships with women, their stories inspire courage, authenticity, and self-discovery. In Hollywood and beyond, living your truth is the greatest achievement, and happiness follows those who dare to be themselves.